Hello again, I'm Danny from Can't Swim, and right now we're going to learn how to play our song called Nowhere, Ohio.
Hey, heart, stop beating. It's not worth repeating. Your number's dialed before.
Alright, so as per usual, we're going to break this down into different sections of the song, the chords that are in those sections, and then how to play the riff using those chords. Before we get started, you're going to want to tune your guitar down 4 steps to C standard. It's pretty low, that's how we like it. And again, if you're using lower tunings, I always recommend using heavier gauge strings. Alright, let's do this. First section we're going to look at is the first. There's 3 chords, and here's the first one. Here's the second one. And here's the third one. So the intro of the song starts with drums, and then the guitar comes in using a filter effect, and you're just playing that first chord that we learned a few times. Here's what it looks like. Alright, now let's actually play the verse. So the pattern's a little bit tricky, so I'm going to try to count at the same time slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. You catch all those weird pauses and stuff? I'll play it one more time at speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Next section is the pre-chorus. I'll show you the chords. So this pre-chorus is just a quick build-up, really. I'll show you what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that brings us to the chorus. We got 4 chords. Here's the first one. Second one. The third one. And the fourth one you'll remember from the verse. Alright, here's the riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Alright, now we're at this post-chorus guitar break, and you could just play this power chord. But using some studio magic, I wrote 2 guitar parts that fit over that power chord. So pick your poison on which one you want to play, really. Here's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second one starts on the upbeat. It's a little weird, so I'll count it out at the same time while playing slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the mix, we've got one guitar on the left side and the other guitar on the right side, and they sort of ping-pong back and forth, making a really cool sound. Okay, so after that we go into verse 2, which is pretty much the same chords as verse 1, but the strumming's a little bit different. It's a little bit more consistent, and there's a sneaky riff in there at some point too. I'll play the whole thing for you a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now back into that build-up pre-chorus riff, but this time the chords change a little bit faster. Here's what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you pause there for that big triplet drum fill, and then right into chorus 2. Now that brings us to the bridge. There's 5 chords. Here they are. Alright, this riff is pretty easy. It's really just chord changes with constant strumming of eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just play that riff over and over, and then the drums come back, and then the chorus comes back, and until the drums drop into a halftime beat, that's when the guitar part changes a little bit too, but we know some of these chords already from other parts of the song, so here's what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's only for the halftime part. The rest of the time, you just keep strumming those eighth notes. And we're finally at the outro. It's really easy. There's just 2 chords, and then it ends with one little chord that we already know from another part of the song. Here's the first one. Second one. And here's how you play the riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that was a lot, but we got through it. Now you know how to play the song, but if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. And most importantly, thanks for watching.
Highways and subway crates, dotted lines and tells. Are you alone tonight? Tell me please. Restless through Texas skies, driving to the sun. Am I too kind tonight? Tell me please. Hey, heart, stop beating. It's not worth repeating. Your number's dialed, been for a while. Hey, heart, I'm speaking. It's not worth completing. Lost in denial, nowhere, Ohio. Turnpikes and interstates, high time got all the miles. Pay my debt in tolls. Tell me please, no chance I'll see the light. Sending all my love. Am I too kind tonight? Tell me please. Hey, heart, stop beating. It's not worth repeating. Your number's dialed, been for a while. Hey, heart, I'm speaking. It's not worth completing. Lost in denial, nowhere, Ohio. I found myself on top the highest ledge, and then I thought about Columbus and what Skiba said. I felt surrounded and I knew that it would never stop.